My name is Dr. Kigamwa. I'm a consultant psychiatrist and a lecturer at the School of Medicine, University of Nairobi. I welcome you back to my YouTube channel, where we continue to learn more and more about mental health and its ramifications in our lives. Yes, this is a very emotive question as to how I then got involved with mental health. I remember as a little boy having to run away with my parent, my mother, because we were basically living in a home where there was a bit of a diversity between our parents. It doesn't seem so now, but then we had to relocate to the village with my brothers and sister because then there was adversity, there was a strife in the home, and it impacted very, very significantly because then we'd lived in Nairobi all our lives, and we were going to school in Nairobi. We had nice, neat uniforms and wore shoes at the time, and this was in the 60s. And then we relocate to the village. We have to be enrolled in a school where the school doesn't have a floor. It's earthen, it's mud. There are no windows as such, it's just holes in the wall. And here we were expected to learn a language that we'd never spoken in our lives. Everybody around us was speaking in that vernacular language. And we looked like we were from some kind of a zoo or something, because we were speaking Swahili and English, and they look at us. And a time came when I found it totally unbearable to go to that school. And I'd start being a truant. I would leave my grandmother's home, make as if I'm going to school, never really go to school, and eventually in the evening I would go back. And although that period was just all of 6 months, it had a very deep impact on me as an individual in terms of, first I learned the language very well and very easily. Within 6 months, I was fluent in the language. 2, I came to understand how adversity can affect families and lead to difficulties in the mental health of children and even the adults that surrounded us. And as fate would have it, as we grew up, we came back to Nairobi. The marital strife ended. They became best of friends, and we came back to Nairobi. And then one of my uncles started acting very strangely, laughing on his own, speaking to imaginary people, claiming that there were people who were after his life, and so on. He clearly had a mental illness. It was very intriguing. And so I I'd already decided I want to become a doctor. While we were in med school, we had a teacher, a lecturer, who used to tell us, when you decide early what you want to become, then it's better for you. You can focus more, you can give it more energy and more enthusiasm. And so my passion with mental health started when I was still an undergraduate medical student. And once we were done with med school, internship, the next logical thing to do was to then join the master's program, which I did and specialized in mental health. And so that's my story about my romance with this intriguing field of medicine. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from the video. If you did, please subscribe, and I hope more people can watch this. Thank you.